What a lovely day to feel like shit.
This is the Four Eyes Podcast, baby.
If I can drive.
6:30 in the morning, driving to the Gold Coast. That's going to be like an hour and a half. I don't think I've ever woken up before 6:30.
I'll drive tomorrow morning.
No, it's alright, I'll do it. Anyways. Are we live?
Yeah, it's all ready to go, so we just cut
Okay.
in when we're ready. How you feeling? You ready?
Yeah, let me put this down.
I can't believe this comes through to do this bullshit and you get on the phone immediately. It's fucking no respect. I put the fireplace on for you as well.
I'm sorry. I'll just ignore it, you know? Ignore it. Ignore
Just
me.
turn it off. Just turn it off. Focus in.
Tony. I've been here before, man. I know what to expect, right? Don't have to lecture me about
Oh, is that what you think is happening? You're the one that's... Hey, it's good to have you here. This is good to have you here, man. This is really good.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, thanks for
Welcome.
having me back.
Welcome back, dude. It's been really cool, huh?
I've gone from, co-host to guest now.
To shunned, out of the picture,
Damn.
nothing to do with you. Now he's back on the hot seat too. How does it feel to be on the hot seat?
I feel cold.
No, it's good to have you. Thank you for doing this again,
Of
man. I really
course.
appreciate this.
What else were you gonna do?
Dude, literally, we just had a big fucking feed. You
Yes.
beautifully made spaghetti for everybody tonight.
Well, I just told you what to make, and then you just did all the work when I was like, hey, put that in.
He's
now.
being so modest. You should have seen us. We're chopping onions and dancing.
I
in the
did
kitchen.
one onion, and then you literally did.
I did the
whole
garlic.
thing.
I put the. Oh yeah.
Give the list.
Yeah,
You did it
we
all.
we put the garlic in there. We fried that up. Then we put the onions in there. Then we browned the mince off.
We did the whole thing, and then I do like some weird shit usually with like when I cook, because I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
oh, fuck it. But
Oh,
then
yeah.
I think I learnt a lot today actually. With
Oh, for real?
yeah, because I was like, you could do it this way. Because like usually when you were saying like when you cook like the mince and shit, and you have to like the water and crap that comes out, I usually just like mix it and like add all my crap on top of it, and you're like, nah, you can't do
You
that.
can't do that. You gotta cook out the water, man. Tastes like
I
shit.
thought it was like, hey, that looks like good juice to me. So I was like,
Good
let's
juice.
add it. You know,
No,
it's time to start mixing this shit up. My bad.
But I'm glad that that you finally got to make your pasta. It's cool.
Yeah, I've been meaning to make pasta for your family.
He's been on this for a while.
Yeah, because I can make a bomb pasta.
It was pretty good.
Thank you.
It was pretty
Your
good.
dad didn't think so.
He's a dickhead. He doesn't like any of it.
He doesn't like anything.
He doesn't
though,
like
so to be
anything.
fair, yeah.
But
he said it was edible.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty high. That's as high praise you're gonna get, man.
Right?
You're not gonna get any other high praise than that. But I was gonna say we're here, we're drinking some beers,
Yes.
we're chilling. You listened to the first episode, so you kind of know a little bit about what's going on tonight.
I listened to about half of it.
Oh, fake friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, it was just a tough,
Lots to say about it, though, huh?
It's a tough listen. Bro.
Tough
Tough
listen.
listen, bro.
Wow. Wow.
Bro, you guys don't even.
You're
talk-
editing some shit.
you
Editing
guys-
some shit.
Bro, you guys talk about Willem Dafoe for about an hour for the first part, and I'm like, when is the juicy bits coming? And I'm like, at least make it entertaining, you know?
It was the What are you? Yeah, dude, you gotta step your pussy up, cuz.
What are you, fucking gay?
Because now they listen into this and they're like, "Where's the jokes? Where's the fucking jokes?"
We've been hilarious for the past 5 minutes,
I
I
was
think.
gonna say, to be fair, the jokes have been off camera.
Oh.
Fucking killer jokes.
It's a genuine issue, man.
But we can't even rehash them now because it just doesn't work.
Oh, and I've already forgotten them, but I
Yeah.
know it was funny.
It was funny. It sounds like it's not funny when you
Dude,
talk
when we
about it
tell it
like
back.
this.
Okay, no.
No, really, hang on. It was really fucking funny. That is what's up, all fucking funny.
Believe us, it was really funny. We're funny.
Funny.
Something about a Bing chilling.
Yeah, Bing chilling.
Hungry. No, what? Bro, you pull that Hungry Jack's like flaming Whopper grilled something like right out your ass, and I was like, that was actually very
Hungry
impressive.
Jack's flame grilled Whopper.
And I was like, served with the side of Bing chilling. Oh, I don't know how that means.
See, that's hilarious.
That's funny. That's gotta be
so
funny.
But I was gonna say, because you've seen the first little bit of the
Yeah.
the thing, you kind of know what the gist is a little
Yeah.
bit about what I want to talk to you about and what I want to talk about, and I want you to talk to me about.
Nah.
God. Oh, I was on such a good roll. I feel like I had it for a second there.
It's about purpose, right? That's the theme of
Yep.
this new season.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I think we're gonna go maybe 10 of these. 10 of these.
10 of episodes.
Yeah, 10 episodes.
Damn, I'm
then
on top
have, like,
10
a-
then.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm top 10.
Top 10, dude.
Hey.
For sure. And then have like a little secret bonus episode 11 that's going to be a little bit more involved, have a bit more stuff. But
Am I going to be part of that?
Yeah, everybody's going to come back for
Oh,
that.
okay, mad.
Everybody's going to come back for that. I've got this big vision and I'm chipping away at it slowly. But yeah, purpose basically is what I want to talk about. And I think a good place to start off with that is like when you know, it's really hard to start this, but as soon as you get going, they kind of all just the questions. I mean, they kind of all just come out. But I think the best place to start that I'm gonna start with is when you hear that. What's the first thing that you think of when you think about a purpose? Is it like is it through your own self-actualization, or is it like a general definition that comes to mind, or is it what is it when you think about that?
Like, that self-actualization shit that you just said, like, is that like when you like picture yourself doing it? Is
Yeah.
that what you're
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Yeah. Maybe.
Sorry, Professor. No, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, purpose, it's a big word. I feel like we may have like glossed over it
For
last season for sure.
sure.
And
sure.
I don't really remember what I said.
That's good. Now we can
Yeah.
try and get it again.
But it's a tough one. That's all I know. it's a
tough
deep
one.
question, man. It's
really
a deep
hard.
question. Like, is there purpose? to
But
life?
that's what I'm saying.
You know
but
what I'm saying?
but what's happening now? Like, by you saying that's perfect. You're running through the cogs. Like it's starting to you're
Yeah.
starting to figure out what it means, and you're asking your own questions now.
Yeah.
That's
Well, why don't I ask you? What do you think purpose is? Did you like get down to the bottom of it before, or have you gotten down like? Surely you've.
Hey, listen here,
had a-
you fuck. This is my show. All
you
right,
had a-
there's a
no,
fucking
fuck
order.
you. This is my show now.
This is
Anyways,
how I'm doing
tune in
it.
next week.
Fuck that. This is how it's gonna go. Usually, what I want. Well, this is.
Well, like you've had like a head start.
I have had a head start, and to be honest with you, I'm nowhere like more or less than I was before. I'm in exactly the same spot with how
Okay.
I'm in exactly the same spot in the sense that my definition of it is still undefined. But I've learnt more and more about it through the perspective of everybody that I've spoken with so far. And I guess I can start off, I think like, for me, at the moment, my purpose is in a state of fluctuation, and it's tied to... It's fueled by goals, right? My purpose at the moment is fueled by goals that I have for myself throughout my personal life, my work life, like all this shit. So it's heavily driven by goals, but then there's also that higher purpose, or that purpose that I feel like that I'm sort of destined for, and that's like, have a family, make like a little life for myself. So there's two
Yeah.
different like avenues that I'm being pulled through, but at the moment I'm more so inclined to take step towards the goal oriented purpose, like create something that I'm proud of.
Yeah.
Get a job in which I can feel myself making a difference in.
Yeah.
Like things like that. Those things have, for me, when I think of purpose, that's what I think of. And if I was to take that a step further, it would be, when I think of purpose right now, I think of, it's super tied to my ambitions, if that makes sense. Which is pretty similar to M and pretty similar to Christian. But then there's obviously like overlap between that and then my general idea of my future and what I want for myself, and that's obviously you want the wife and the kids. The wife, the kids.
So basic.
Fuck you, man. The wife, the kids. The house at the beach in the mountains or whatever the fuck. Mad video games. Mad food. Like you want like that life that you just don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sick. All right.
Anyways.
Thanks for listening.
Anyways, you're wrong. Nah, that
Not quite.
close, but I don't think so. Just completely wipe everything you said. Nah, that's pretty spot on. I mean, I love that. That's like how it's like tied to like goals and I don't know, ambition is close. Like goals, ambitions, like I would even say like a bit of like responsibility and
Sure.
like
Sure.
maybe like you kind of can like you can kind of make it what you want, if that makes sense.
So you're saying that your idea of purpose is like is in your control to
Yeah, for sure.
pick and
Oh,
choose.
whose else is it in?
No, I'm just saying like what the fuck is this, man?
I don't know. Like,
Nah,
is it God? Does God give you purpose? It gives
Why are you asking me, my brother? in
Give
Christ?
some.
I have
No,
no
this is a discussion. I don't fucking know. But
I don't know. No, I don't know. Like, but that's interesting that you that's how you also think in the sense that it's like I'm choosing what it is constantly. So you're at that stage in your life in which you're like, I wouldn't say that you're not sure, but you've got like more than one.
Yeah, for sure.
You've got things that you want more so than the others and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Well, can I ask you this now? It's like
No. Stop! Sorry. I'll stop doing that.
it's such a cheap joke. It's such a cheap. No
It's
laughs.
funny.
No laughs.
Bro, everyone's cackling right now. Every
fucking
listener
laughs.
thinks this is
This
hilarious.
is dog shit. Man. I can't believe this, bro.
Go on, Arson.
But
That's actually hilarious.
this is. Alright, cut. But I was gonna say, now that you've spilt the beans a little bit in the sense that you've got like these different things, different avenues or paths, if you will, that you want to go down. Which way are you being pulled at the moment? What's like taking up most of your energy and your brain power at the moment? What's like the one that you find yourself constantly actively working towards? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, again, it's like, I mean, right now, I feel like I'm being pulled towards thinking about, you know, family and a lot about, like, the people around me and, like, how they want to, like, how they can bring me, like, as to closer as, like, the best possible me that I can be, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Doesn't make sense. But
No, it
like,
does. I'm following you.
Yeah.
So
But-
you're putting your energy, your time into the relationships.
Yeah.
And that is giving you a sense of fulfillment, which then is like also kind of
Yeah, for sure.
purpose as well for you. Would
But
you say
like-
that purpose for you is 90% fulfillment, 10% the other shit, or whatever the percentage is? Like, what do you think?
It's, I mean, the purpose shit is like, again, it's like everyone's situation is different.
Sure.
I know that. And like, nice.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Fuck.
It's different for everyone, and I don't know. I just feel like you kind of just gotta hope to find what makes you feel like fulfilled, and like how you go about doing it, and just hope like that it's good for you. Like, but
Yeah.
at the same time you gotta, I don't know, try to focus on yourself sometimes, but at the same time, like you can't help anyone else if you haven't helped yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think about self-care every now and then. Like, what are your plans? Do your thing that like decompresses you so you can think, clearly and
Yeah, change the way you think in order to get
Yeah.
to the root and shit. Yeah.
put yourself like get out there, do like some different stuff, man, and like put yourself in like we did boxing last night.
Fuck that, dude. I can't even take a shit without my entire body just fucking.
I've never felt more like an old man, but
It
like
sucks.
now it's
Can't sit unassisted. It's ridiculous.
But it was good. We did a great session.
It was good. Before we go down a little rabbit hole, I noticed before you said hope. You better hope to find something. You didn't say it once. You said it twice.
Yeah.
Why you use the word hope? Why is that?
I don't know. It's my vocab, I guess.
It's just your
but
vocab. It's not something to do with
Not
like.
a bit deeper.
It isn't like that for you.
It might be. I don't know. It could be my subconscious because, like, I mean,
Because hope's a pretty specific word, right? Like,
sure.
So when you say you hope to find something, I'm just thinking now. It's like, have you had those thoughts of like, fuck, man, maybe this isn't the right
Yeah,
thing?
for sure.
Do you
for
think
sure.
that's where?
Like, of course. Like, I mean, I'm sure everyone's had that thought. It's like, whoa, what the fuck is the meaning, bro? Like, what does it all mean? Like, am I doing this for me? Who am I doing this for? Purpose.
Purpose.
Um.
Purpose. But again, you just like, who am I doing this for? Do you do it for yourself? Or are you doing it for the people? Like, what's the play here?
Right. I can't really like narrow it down. I feel like it's just like a melt of like a lot of things, but like, it's just the difficult part of it is like how you can like separate it and like kind of look at things with like, I don't know, like a third party perspective, and just kind of objectively, that's the word.
Well, I mean, hearing that, I hear a little bit of selfishness in the sense that like, you want to look at things objectively. What would be your main reason to want to look at something objectively for yourself? Is to be better, right? Would you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
So would you say that you're doing that? You're trying to do that, and that's sort of one of those paths of your purpose, if you will?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, that's
something you want to be doing. That's how you want to be moving. Moving to be a better human. Is
I don't want to be like objective all the time, but
Sure.
like it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes like, I'm an emotional guy, so like I get pretty.
Hang on.
I'm a sensitive guy, but like I know I can get pretty like passionate or like emotional towards like one thing and kind of just like lose myself in that for a bit. But then when you take like a step back and then you can kind of like analyze it for like what it is, and like, I don't know, try to get your bearings, try to get your footing again, and then just carry on.
And you see value in having that, right? Being able to do that. Is that what you're saying?
Sure. I mean, it just depends on what type of person you are too. Like some people like.
Okay. What kind of person do you think you are?
Oh God.
You think you're
I'm a piece of shit.
I was gonna say it. No, I don't think you're a piece of shit. I think you're a fucking scumbag.
Thank you.
Nah, man. I think that's like, this is the thing too. Like, I probably should have said it at the start as well. But I'm not asking to like pick you apart. I'm asking because I want to know, because I'm trying to figure out how to think about this better. So the way that you think about it and the way you go about all of the stuff that we talk about. Purpose is like it's like the pickaxe you use to crack the surface, right? And then once you get past that, all the stuff starts coming through. You started talking about how you think a little bit now and stuff like that as well. And that's really interesting to me because it's not necessarily different, but it's just more perspective, And I like to bring back, it's like, I like that you have that wanting to... Sorry, fuck that pasta, fuck me. I like that you... Fuck. I like that you have that want to... Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, you just gave it to me.
Nice, yeah. But I like that you have that want to improve yourself in the sense that you're aware of your... I wouldn't say your ability, but it's like you're aware of the fact that sometimes there are things that you are not... How do I say it without, like, fucking it up? What you said, it's cool that... You have to cut this.
Okay, well, hold on. I would say... Okay, well, I had something good before, man. Like, it was like A1, but now I've lost it. But...
I'll drink to that, buddy.
Oh,
I'll drink to that. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, Jesus. Like, I have an idea of what purpose is. I don't know what the real definition is, but like I know what like right now what my purpose is, but that can always like change down the line as well. Like it could be something in the next couple of years, but right now it's something, and like maybe like down the line it could change into something else.
Do you think we need to like define it to be able to be working towards it?
Well, some people don't think that there's a purpose to life like at all, and they just move through life like that. And I don't know, it's up to you. Like if you think that's your thing, like sure, but like I don't know how like you could do that. It's like, I mean, like maybe it's like that also could just be like a phase as well, because like I don't know, it's a pretty bleak outlook on life, but I don't know, some people do move like that. And I don't know.
Absolutely.
But like again, different situations for different people. Like they might have had, different environment different result, you know. But
That's an interesting way to look at it too. Like your the idea of your individual idea of purpose is influenced by your environment. Like I don't know why I've never really thought about it like that, but of course it would be. Like wouldn't be having this conversation if someone didn't tell me for my entire life. You gotta find what your passion is. You gotta find your purpose. Like all these words, passion, purpose, ambition, drive, they're all fucking like right next to each other. When one gets said, the other one's just right around the corner. So like you get thrown this shit all the time. And that's what I think, like, especially me, I know that I've got caught up in it. It's like you get caught up looking to like dissect that, and it's like,
yeah,
oh, I'm not passionate about this, so it can't be my purpose. But it's like, oh shit, oh, but I'm passionate about this. Is this my purpose? It's like, no, probably not. Like you have separating those things, I think, is really important, but it's hard to do that when it's your experience of living that's now you have to like change the thinking around to sort of figure out for yourself how to like figure.
Huh? What the fuck? Bro! Brother, wait a minute.
You gotta figure out for yourself.
we need a medic. He's a mess.
You gotta figure. R.I.P. Fuck.
You gotta. He's having a stroke. Call 911. I don't know. It's such a subjective thing, man. Like, I mean, we can pull up what purpose means in the dictionary right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, when you do that, it's like, and then I just trust me, Doug. Trust me. When I was thinking about like the whole purpose thing, I was like, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Google what the fuck this means, right?
Right.
Read it out. You got it?
No, yeah. I was gonna go on my B-roll for a sec, but
Oh, in the middle of the fucking show. Yeah, do it actually.
I'll do that, and then we'll
Okay. Do the B-roll. But like when I was Googling what that shit. Hang on, we're just doing the B-roll really
can you
quick.
pose real quick?
How do you want me?
No, just that's fine. Just get comfy. Beautiful. Got it.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Jeez, I couldn't breathe for a second.
Fuck.
All right.
But yeah, when I was Googling this shit, I was like, the one thing that I took away from that whole from doing that was like, who the fuck wrote this? I mean, this is objectively correct, I guess, like based on the language that we speak and whatnot. So I'm like, sure, that's what that means. But it's like, oh fuck, that's so much more. There's so much more to that, and and what I realized, and that's what kind of started this whole thing. I was like, oh, it's like super like. It's individually defined, right?
Yeah, it's different every time.
It's different every time. Like, I'm thinking back now, like. As you were talking as well, like I was thinking of what the way Em spoke about it and the way Christian spoke about it and now the way that you're speaking about it. And it's like super different approaches, super different ideas on how to unpack what they're saying and what they want to say. And then super different questions that they're asking me about it. And I'm like, holy shit. So now I find myself in the spot again where I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Does anyone know?
I don't fucking know anymore. And I'm like, oh, wow. This must be good. Like, this must be something worth talking about if it's so different every time you talk about it, right? Because from a week to another week, 7 days, that's enough time for people to fucking uproot their entire life, right? Like, there's so much shit that could happen.
Yeah.
Do a month. Then you do 2 months, you do 3 months. There is so much time in between there that would then influence and change the way your ideas on something like this come together, and it's like, fuck, this is one of those conversations that I think it's like it'll be ongoing forever because it'll always change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry, you went like cross-eyed, just slided, like during the middle of that. You got like really like.
Are you fucking joking?
Sorry.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, I'm sorry.
What is this? What is
Sorry. It was just for a second and I started laughing. My bad. That was funny.
what do you want?
You were just really deep in thought, and it was just like, dude, yeah, mad. I think you were looking at something, and then it just went across. I was like, sorry. And now I can think about his fucking J code.
I was just gonna say all I can think about is Jacob. Are you talking to me, bro?
Wait, bro, are you talking to me? Oh no. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's a nice. It's a nice little reset, and it'll give me the opportunity now to pull it back a little bit more into the hyper personal here. And it's like me and Christian and Em have sort of talked about this together as well when we sat down. But like, for what?
It's so serious,
Bro,
I just need to, bro. I'll just. All right.
if you laugh again, I'll leave. If you laugh again, I'll fucking leave. I'm gonna fucking leave.
No. Does that mean? I can't even look at you right now.
You fucking hell.
Hold on.
Just look that way. Just look that way.
Just
look
look
straight
straight
at the fucking fire.
I'll just look right into the fire. Just keep going.
Did you know if you look into a fire before you go to bed, your likelihood of pissing your pants is like triple.
Dude, for real?
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
That's weird. I never had a fireplace in my bedroom, but like that happened all the time.
It's odd. When I was a kid, I never believed it.
Did you look at the fire a lot? Before going to bed?
Yeah, every time we were in Italy, I would always do it, and I pissed myself so many times.
Like falling asleep next to the fire?
No. Looking at,
looking
staring at the fire.
Why?
I don't know.
This is bullshit. I don't
know.
believe
No, dude, we'll ask my dad. It's real.
Yeah, I'm gonna believe your dad.
Yeah, mate, I pissed myself too.
You did not just do a Mario impression.
Shout
Right,
out Mario.
that was on point.
What
What the fuck were you talking about?
you fuck. This podcast is off the rails, man.
Sorry.
Off the rails.
Is it hot in here?
It's fucking hot as. It's the fireplace. Turn the fireplace.
That was cheap. That was so cheap. That was too cheap.
Just let me have it. Let me have that one.
You got any fans in here?
It is hot as fuck. But anyway, let's get back to the crux of the meat and
real
potatoes of the conversation.
Yeah.
What happens is when you talk about something like this, you can't help but wander your mind to the future, right? Like, I don't know what it is about like this whole like purpose chat or whatever the fuck. Like, my mind just goes there immediately as soon as you start talking. What does your future look like when?
Talking about this, well, actually, good that you brought that up. I saw a crazy quote the other day, where it was I don't know, it could have been that Rainn Wilson dude from The Office. I think may have said it. You know, who does he play on The Office?
Rainn
again?
Wilson is Dwight.
Dwight, yeah, the glasses dude, and he said it might not have been him, but like
Oh, it was him. I'm sure.
it could have. No, it was Jordan Peterson. My bad.
Put up on the screen who it was.
He said.
You know, Joe.
You should be Jordan, and I'll be Joe Rogan for the rest of this podcast. I'll just be.
When you have boys and girls, Joe.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Just cut it. You know what is real though? A rear naked choke. Oh!
I don't like elk meat, Joe. It makes my piss smell funny. Sorry.
Have you tried DMT though?
Yeah, dude. No, dude. I meant no, dude. But I would love to.
Fuck that. No, sorry. Quote.
But yeah, Jordan Peterson quote.
No, it wasn't Jordan.
Oh,
Peterson.
sorry.
It was Rainn Wilson. I
Yeah,
think.
sorry.
I think it might not have been, but he said something like along the lines of, because we're in our 20s still.
Sure.
Like I feel like our
Mid-20s, whatever you want to call it. Late 20s, I don't care.
late. Yeah, no, it could be anywhere in the 20 spectrum.
Wherever. It's a lot of numbers. But anyway, keep going.
He said something like, "Oh, you should think about your 20s being like, oh, did you see
Yes,
this?
I have seen this actually, but keep going. Yeah.
It should be like
Put the quote up.
It should be like a workshopping sort of stage. That's where you should be trying all sorts of things, trying to find yourself, trying to like fail at everything until you're like 30. And then once you're 30, I think that's what he's saying. Like you should be good at something by then. But like,
I fucking hope so.
yeah, fucking oath, be sick. But anyways, like 20s should be thought as like, and if you think about like the 20s being like a stage where you can try and be anyone that you want to be, try everything that you always wanted to try, you know, just give it a shot, and then now's the time to do it, you know. And like people who think that, you know, people in their 20s are, you know, getting their whatever things, like it might not be what they want, sort of thing. But I don't know. I thought it was a comforting quote.
Yeah,
Because like
I know. I do know the one you're talking about, and I really like that. Like the idea of being able to just have like a specific period of time to just literally fucking do everything you want to.
just freak it.
And just fucking freak it and like go for a bit, and then by 30 or like whenever the fuck, like have at least like one or two things that are semi fruitful for yourself, whether it be a career, whether it be like a creative project or a hobby set or whatever the fuck it is. Like have something. I mean, because once you hit like that 30 bracket, like society tells you when you're 30 you're gonna have a kid.
Where is? No. Don't do it. We're not gonna go that deviant today.
Where is Sean? Where is he?
You gotta get him in next. Surely
Yeah,
Sean's in
Sean's
next.
coming in next.
Sean's up.
But
I can't wait for you guys to talk.
I can't wait for it either.
The brothers.
No. We leave that.
Dude, that's never gonna air. that episode will never air.
Nah, that'll come out. That'll come out. But what I think like is really, really comforting about that is the fact it reinforces the idea that there is no time limit. Essentially, well,
Up until you're 30.
up
then
until
you
you're
better,
30 or
better
whatever
know
it
what
is.
the fuck
But
you're doing.
it's more flexible than what we've got right now, where it's like get out of uni, go find a fucking job,
Yeah.
work, and it's
Yeah.
like what the fuck do you do after that? Like, oh my god, like come on, surely there's like some other shit we could be doing. And I like that because it's something a little bit different to the normal. I mean, I don't know if by 30 you should like stop trying new shit. Like, I mean, depending on your situation.
For sure. Yeah.
But I feel like that's a good enough amount of time. I mean, like in the last couple of years for me personally, like the physical and mental development of myself has done like massive 180s here and there and whatever. So hopefully by 30, like I'll have enough of that to, and then be able to figure something out.
And with time, like you'll probably like, you know, gain more life experience, and then you probably like, I don't know, have a better idea of what your purpose is, you know. But you know, you can only hope.
So
know?
are you prescribing time for me to
Oh yeah,
be able to determine
I
what this
give
purpose
you-
shit is?
I give you 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah, that's it though.
Get fucked. That is...
So the day you turn 30, you better know what the fuck's up.
Oh, what's going to happen?
I don't know.
What's going to happen?
The world might end.
Get
It might not.
fucked. Thank God. Thank God.
It could be anything. You can be anything you want.
I want to be rich and handsome.
Not happening.
Sorry, pal. Can't do it. You just can't do it.
No can do. Got an 830 res.
No can do, Bax. What the fuck is...
I'm at 830 res at Dorsia.
Dude, when I'm 30, I want to be eating at Dorsia.
Oh, dude, we're definitely got to eat at
I want to
Dorsia.
eat at Dorsia, and I want to sit there and just go, is this Dorsia? Yes. Yes, it is.
I love Dorsia.
I love Dorsia.
The best sea urchin ceviche.
Yeah. Is that what he says?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, that Bateman's literally me.
Cut that out.
Uh-oh. I'm going to get in trouble for that.
Cut that
I
out.
can't just say that.
Cancel. Man admits to being the worst.
Great film, though. American Psycho, if you guys haven't seen it, definitely check that out.
Nah, don't shout that out on this
What?
podcast.
Are you serious?
It's not the vibe that we're going for.
It is a great film, though.
Great film, though.
Honestly, don't look at it
Best
as
comedy.
a horror.
Yeah, best comedy.
Best comedy.
Best comedy.
If
But-
you're a sick fuck.
Oh, it's like that, huh? Play Wonderwall.
Anyways.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall. Yeah, no, I think that's a pretty good way to look at things as well. Did you say that it's like comforting or whatever, or that it's like?
Well, that quote was definitely comforting
Yeah.
for me, because, like,
I think that's a really good way to to have your mind tuned to right now. I think that's a really good frequency to hold on to. Like hey, this is the time to try shit. This is the time to do stuff. You know, I think because we're at the most physically fit we're going to be, we're going to have the most opportunities.
Hang on, are you serious? You're saying it's only going to go downhill?
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, that's true. I feel
What
like
do you mean?
shit today.
I was going to say, this is not forever. It's going to fucking die, dude.
Come on, surely we peak at
Got 7 years, buddy. 7 years
of playtime.
7 years of playtime. But that being said, I think what's really important too, like within this time before we get to 30 or whatever it is, there is so much like, I'm gonna say this in the most simplest way that I can think of it. It is just so fine to just exist as well. You know, like I was reading something the other day. I'm gonna paraphrase this fucking heavily. I was reading it on ABC News. It was about some Native American tribe or whatever. They didn't really believe in having higher purposes to like being or whatever. They believed their purposes was to just exist in harmony with the land, right? Yeah. And I think about that a lot, and I'm like, you know, as much as I've got these ambitions and whatnot, I don't think that they're the purpose, you know? Like, I think the purpose is to exist with harmony with my surroundings, right? And what does that look like for me? And then harmony for my surroundings looks like, you know, being in a job in which helps me afford to pay my bills and live a lifestyle that I want to, that is keeping me at a point where I feel like I'm at a balance. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm not working too much or enjoying myself here and there or whatever. And then I look at the future with that idea of keeping that balance with the harmony, right? Or the keeping that balance with the... I gotta stop saying that fucking word.
I was like...
I gotta stop saying that fucking word.
I was like gonna say I was literally gonna say like, what do you mean by harmony?
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
You know, we don't say your name.
We're bleeping the name out.
We are bleeping your name. It's the whole conversation.
Yeah.
Just bleep, bleep,
They'll be
bleep,
like,
bleep,
what
bleep.
the fuck are these guys even talking about right now? What is that word?
What is that word? But I think that's like that's an approach that I'm taking now as well. Can you fucking listen? I'm gonna leave, dude. I'm gonna leave.
No, I'm sorry. That was a low blow.
Maybe, I don't know. You have no idea. And this is. Can you fucking stop looking at me like that?
I fucking hate every second of this. Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
We're having a great time before this. Now I'm on like, you know, we're on the stage and it's just like, we gotta talk now.
We gotta do something. Oh my god. Nah, but it's hot as fucking here too. Nah, it doesn't work.
What type of bullshit operation
Hey,
are you
man.
operating right here?
Hey man, this is professional as fuck, okay? This is a real step up since the last time you were around these parts, okay?
Yeah, alright.
I've done some real home improvements around the joint. Wow. That's crazy. You just come on the show and just act like this. Tell me what your fucking purpose is right now. I swear to God, I'll get fucked up. I'll get fucked up if you don't tell me what your purpose is.
I will start drinking if you don't.
I will start drinking if you don't tell me what your purpose is.
Fuck you. No, that's my purpose. Fuck you. My purpose on Earth is to cause destruction and chaos.
Hey, man.
No.
Ain't shit changed, brother. Ain't shit changed.
No, my idea of purpose is like... What? Now you fucking start.
Because you come at me like you're so angry. You're like, my idea is this. Whoa, relax, man.
Dude,
relax,
oh my God.
bro. Lean back and tell me what your purpose is.
Will you just let me speak?
Hey, please, have
God's
the
sake.
floor. Have the floor.
Anyway. Sorry about that, guys. Completely unprofessional.
Don't say sorry to them. Say sorry to me.
Why?
What do you mean, why? We've been doing this for like 20 minutes now.
Whatever. Anyway.
Okay. Tell me what your fucking purpose is. I'm looking at the fire. Tell me what your purpose is. I'm not even looking at you.
Alright. You You're gonna look into the fire, the artificial fire, and tell the fire what your purpose is.
No, I like this. This is a good activity.
This is fucked up. It's fucked up,
Look
man.
at the fire, and what comes to your mind. Think about purpose, and then look at the fire, and then tell me what comes to your mind. Come on.
Fire.
Fire. Hot.
Is fire.
Purpose. Fire.
Dude, I can't look at that shit. Let me just look at.
I can't look at you either.
Dude, come on. Let me look into the windows of your soul, bro.
Alright, come on. We'll look into the windows of my
Okay.
soul. But let's kind of reel it. This is fucked, man. This
I know.
is fucked.
Is it because it's hot in here, maybe?
I think it is. I think it's because we're losing our fucking minds. I haven't had a smoke in like 10 minutes.
And we're just drinking beers.
Just drinking beers,
No
sweating.
water. Haven't had water in about 2 hours.
Oh my god, I haven't had water all day, dude.
Damn.
Not a cup of water. My purpose should be to just fucking stay hydrated. Christ.
Dude.
But I was going to say, let's bring it back because I got one more thing that I want to ask you as well. When you, like... Sorry. I'm just trying to get it all out
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's I guess it's a serious question, but it's like, when you... That is so fucked up. Do you know how rude that is? Do you know how fucking rude that is, right?
No, I'm sorry, you go.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
I can't. I can't. Alright, I'm looking.
Don't none of that. Don't look at me like that.
Come on.
Alright,
Alright.
okay. This can't keep going like this.
You can't keep getting away.
It can't keep going like this.
Jesus.
But one thing that I do want to ask you about the purpose and stuff like that. Is there a moment in your life in which you have felt like you have really deviated from that path, where you've really fallen off?
Yeah, right the fuck, man.
Can you take this seriously for 5 minutes?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, bro, like all the time. All the time. When I'm like...
What was the most recent one where you were like really like, oh fuck, am I even like, what the fuck am I doing right now? What
like,
was the last time?
I mean, I can't remember like pinpoint, but like I know I get into like those phases every now and then, like when I'm like either, you know, in a bad spot of like I've done something wrong or something wrong's been done to me. You know, it's like it puts me in a space, like a mental space or whatever, and makes me like think. I was like, oh, what's the like? Why did that happen? And then it leads to like maybe like what's the meaning behind it? And then might even get bigger and be like, you know, what's
Like
it all
compounds
about?
and shit. You
Yeah,
just keep
like.
stacking. Yeah.
Cause I'm a pretty smart guy. I like to think. No, I'm joking. Like, you know, I think. Dude, I just like glitching out. I think a lot.
I think a lot.
The two brain cells just rotating. One of them like fails.
We can't keep up with the demand.
CRing him.
But
what was I saying? Well, you get what I'm saying.
I do
right?
understand what you're saying. There's
Like-
moments. I like that you said when I asked you, like all the time, and it was very
Yeah.
blasé because it happens quite a lot, like to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you a follow-up question. What's your process when you do get into those states? How you find yourself coming out of them? How do you-
Bad headspace.
Yeah.
Like getting out of bad headspace. Smoke. Drink.
Smoke, drink, fight, fuck. I'm off. I'm going this fucking show. I'm not doing this.
That's gonna sound fucked. No, but for real though. Like
For real though.
I know like people have their own things, meditations and shit. People like to read. I know, I just like having like, you know, a minute to myself, have a coffee, have a cigarette, do my thing. Recently I've been getting into like, you know, working out a lot at home.
Yeah, I was gonna say you've been looking really good lately.
Oh,
For sure.
thank you.
For real.
Still not the best shape, but we'll see how we go. But But-
fucking hands.
you see what I'm working with
See
here?
his fucking hands.
You see that? Do you hear that? I just broke my arm. Dude, I swear to God, if the microphone picked that up, I just cracked like my elbow, just tensing
I'm gonna
so
take you to the
hard.
hospital after the show.
Dude, ow.
Dude, ow.
Dude, I hope the mics picked that little pop up. But no, just
I'm gonna add it in post. It's like-
insert cartoon noises now.
Put it in the edit, man. But
Well, like, you know, working out, doing your thing, like getting out, reading as well. Actually,
Yeah.
like out at work. I don't know, just staying with it. You know, doing like reading about like news as well. Is like at work's probably like all we can do.
for the most part, yeah.
And like I don't know, just I've been meaning to like reach out to your friends a bit more as well.
Sure.
Like I rarely call like my friends until like I like want to go over to theirs, but like I feel like even though I don't have to like, you know, have to like make a trek out to like wherever they are, I should just be like I should reach out to people more and just say, "Hey, what are you doing? Like how's it going?" I'll just see how's your day been going so far instead of
Yeah.
just I mean, text is fine and all good if you don't want to avoid that like awkwardness or whatever, but I don't know, I feel like, you know, like just reaching out and like talking to someone and you know, talking to a good friend, you know, does wonders.
He looked right at me. Did you see that? He looked right at me.
I didn't see that. Anyways, but you know, it's good because like you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, like just having like that affirmation from like you know someone you trust as well is it's leaps and bounds and like
Absolutely.
be honest. Don't have to like you know, like just be yourself with them as well. Like, and that's how like you know you're a good mate. You know, and it's just it's easy for us to say because like we've known each other for a long time.
Sure.
So like it might be harder for other people out there like reaching out to a friend that they've like made in the last like you know year or
Yeah.
month or so.
Yeah.
You know,
It
but
would be really hard.
that's tough. Like that's different. But like I know, like you know, a few of us boys, like we've known each other for such a long time, and like we wouldn't hesitate to like not pick up the phone, and we know that. But we just don't even fucking call each other, you know. So it's like
I know it's one
It's
of
a
those.
weird one.
It's so weird, man. It's like you know if people that don't have as tight of a friendship as you would say that we have, it's like oh my god, if we're not calling, what the fuck? What are they not doing? You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, that's
Like how do they feel?
how would they be feeling? And that's the thing too. Like I think about it as well. Like we all go through phases. I think like in the last couple of years where on and off and whatnot. But it's crazy because we should be reaching out more. But I don't know. Like we just we all appreciate it and we all do it
Yeah,
when
for
we
sure.
can. And then when we all get together, we all enjoy each other's company. So it's like for whatever reason, like I think we just get caught up in the motions, man. Like. I don't really take it personally, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Like, but if you're like dodging my calls, I'm fucking
Oh, I'm
kicking
fuming,
off. I'm
yeah.
fucking kicking off. But like, if you're not, you know, if we're not talking or whatever, or we can't like talk a few texts here and there, that's fine. Like,
That's fine too.
'cause
Yeah.
One thing for me is like I'm always holding on to I will see them again. I'm
True.
gonna see them
Yeah.
soon.
Exactly.
And for the most part, I always end up doing that, you know. But it's the time in between that I think there could be more improvements made for sure. So I
Definitely.
I feel what you're saying, but I don't know. I think like just thinking about all the homies, I'm like we've got mad shit going on. Like all of us got mad shit going on. It's a
True.
fucking miracle that we get together as often as we do. Like it's
Yeah.
fucking sick. And can you blame us for wanting to just have fun and just fucking talk mad shit when we do? So you know, in a way, it's like the older we get and the further apart we leave the time that we spend with each other. I think the less and less we have the opportunity to have a conversation in which we're like, hey, what's like really going on under the jokes and shit? Like, how do you feel? And that's getting a little bit like harder to do, I think. But I think if you're thinking about it, then it's just going to naturally start to happen too. Like if that's something that you want from people around you, they're going to be able to feel that. They're going to like, if people around us that we know listen to this, they'll know it now because they've heard it, you know? And they'll start to adjust. Like, I think we're lucky in the sense that we've got a really good group of people that make time for each other. So
Yeah.
it'll kind of... This is me being the optimist now, but it's like I kind of feel like that'll fix itself. You know, like the pieces will get filled when they need
Yeah.
to be, I think. And I'm not saying that that's for everybody or whatever, but I think we're pretty lucky in the sense that we've got something like that.
Yeah, like even I don't know, like especially like if you've got like good family as well, like even like a cousin or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you just like say hello, because like what kicked that off was like I was riding the train and there was like I think there was this girl that was like FaceTiming her friend, and they were like some like Southeast Asian sort of thing, but like I couldn't understand a word they were saying.
I
But
didn't think you would be able to. I'm not racist.
that's got to be racist.
That was very racist. I was trying to make a joke and I was like,
The
oh.
reverse optimism.
What was I doing?
The reversal.
Sorry.
But like they were like having like such a good time like over FaceTime, like
Yeah.
and they were just
I was gonna say, if you FaceTime me on the train, I'd shit my pants, cunt.
fuck. Wait, in a good way or a bad way?
However you want it. I'd be shitting them for you because you called me.
You'll probably be on the toilet. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, when you called me last time, I was taking a shit.
Dude, that's weird. Do you find that weird to like talk to your friend while on the phone?
What do you mean?
Some
When I'm
people-
taking a shit or just
Yeah,
in
while
general?
you're taking a shit.
I don't mind it because I usually don't allude to the fact I'm shitting. And I'd
Yeah,
be
you
like,
don't,
yo,
like-
you called me while I'm shitting because usually it's like, okay, I'll call you later.
Yeah.
So because I like it when I'm shitting to talk to people, I'm like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to have a conversation. I do it with everybody. If you've spoken to me on the phone, I've probably taken a shit at some point.
Dude, yeah, right? I'm like, dude, just mute yourself every now and then, do your thing.
When it's coming through, sometimes I'm sneaky with it. I just keep that shit
you just
on mute.
the silencer. Just off.
The fucking dude, when it just comes straight out, yeah, man, feels good. Feels good. But anyway, we're talking about purpose. We're not talking about
We're
this.
literally talking about shit. Talking shit.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Stop playing. Stop playing. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think that's cool. Like, the connection that is required to do something like that. It's not without like effort and stuff like that, but it's within the realm of possibility for everybody, I think. Like, as long as you've got a friend, as long as you communicate the needs that you guys have. Like,
Even if you like don't have friends, like fucking get out there, go do something, and like
oh
make
really?
some
You think
friends.
it's that easy, huh?
It's not. It's
It's,
fucked.
it's so fucking
It's
hard,
fucked.
man.
Trying to make new friends is a tough
It's
thing.
very
bro.
hard. You walk into a room and everyone's like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" And you try
Right?
and make a joke, and you're like, "Oh my god, am I fucking stupid, or is
Yeah.
everyone else in this room just like not the same as you?"
I feel like if you're trying to make a new friend, you just gotta pray that someone is like-minded and like
Absolutely.
and just nice, like a nice human being, even though that they like look a certain way, might be like portraying sort of like a fake sort of face or like an aura.
Sure.
Like that might be intimidating. That just might be like a bit of
Their like
their
defense
armor
mechanism.
Yeah,
and
for
shit.
sure, for sure.
I mean, another thing as well too, like to touch on that, it's like I understand that people have the defense mechanism as well, but you have to take into account that that's also like warding people away from you too. Like
Yeah,
you
true.
gotta be aware of that too when you're trying to make friends. Maybe the way in which you're approaching the situation is wrong, but that's the hardest part because how the fuck are you gonna know that if you don't have any friends to tell you that you're doing shit like that?
Dude, it's like a cycle.
It is. It's fucking.
That's horrible.
And the worst part is, most of the time, to break out of that cycle of, because it's self-doubt, it's like lack of self-confidence.
Yeah.
Half of the time, if you don't get like an initial prod and poke from someone to go, hey, you don't need anyone's help, it's gonna come from you. That push from you to go, yeah, I'm gonna change, never fucking happens. So it's like, it's super tough to break out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, not me though. I'm fantastic.
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
suffer from these things at all. I don't. I really don't.
You're just perfect. That's why.
Dude, I was gonna say, look at this. I'm chilling. I'm fucking Bing chilling right now.
Look at you, bro.
I'm Bing chilling right now.
I'm chilling like Bing, right?
I'm Bing chilling right now. I was gonna say, how am I gonna work Bing chilling into this? Like,
We've already done it. We've done it like 3 times now.
no, that was in
Oh, true. No, we recapped it. We recapped it
Yeah, okay, sure.
for 3 times.
Bing ch-
God. Just get the tally up. Get the Bing chilling tally up.
How
at
many
the bottom.
Bing chillings have been said? Put it
Right
on the
here.
bottom. Actually, yeah, put it here.
Right here.
我有
Here
冰
as
淇
well.
淋，我爱我有冰淇淋，我爱我有冰淇淋。
Picture. Hey, put it on
Get
the
out of
screen.
my head,
Shut
bro.
up. Here. Put it on the screen. Not the copyright imagery though.
Yeah, you gotta get
Yeah, not getting those DMCA's. All of the other videos that were posted are still public. No copyrights, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, and
So-
I've absolutely used copyrighted material and all
Well,
of
you
those.
did. Yeah, you did take the music from a dead band as well.
What? Oh, dude, I'm so. Oh, I totally forgot. But I love hers. I think they're fantastic. I
Yeah,
think
people need to listen to hers, man. That shit-
absolutely. I think they're most underrated, and that is one of the biggest tragedies that I've
Fucking
heard.
oath,
Like
man.
they were on their tour bus, dude.
Yeah.
Like
two like really good mates, just like starting to like come into their own and like sort of creativity, just taking. Bro, life is so fragile, man. I'm saying, bro.
absolutely.
People can
Even
get,
with
like, a
the
bus.
other day.
Jaco.
With Jaco, man.
Oh
Like,
my
when
God,
he
that
told that
story's
story,
nuts.
man, I was like genuinely like, dude, this is not. That's just not fucking fair. Like,
Yeah.
he was just going to fucking gym. Like, he was just doing regular things, and he
Yeah.
could have just disappeared like that.
Dude, and his like reaction to like when he like saw the accident, how he like froze and shit, like
That's
I don't know.
insane. Like, when he said that, I was like, it takes mad courage for him to admit that first and foremost. But it's like, holy fuck, like, what would my reaction be in that situation? Because I look at Jaco as look at Jacob as a person who I think he's a
Namor.
Namor. I look at Namor and I'm like, very nice, very beautiful. I look at Namor and I'm like, this is a guy that's pretty like, he's pretty strong. He's a strong character, right?
Strong, like,
Physically strong
and mentally.
strong.
Yeah.
And his moment in like his reaction in that moment was the freeze, and I was like, fuck, like I didn't expect that, and I think he may have been a little bit surprised by that as well
Yeah,
for
but
himself.
it's a fucking intense.
But I was gonna say
situation.
super intense, and it's like it made me think. It's like I walk around like I'm not gonna be in a situation like that.
Yeah.
Like I went to work today, and I was like, I'm not gonna just cross the street. Actually, I'm just gonna wait for this fucking traffic light and then look before I walk because I'm like, I don't know if these cunts are paying attention. I have no idea. And I was like, holy fuck, why do I never think about this? What
For
the
sure.
fuck is
Yeah.
going on? And then imagine that you just gone.
Yeah, it's just gone.
That's so tough, dude. I couldn't.
It happens every fucking day.
Every second of the day, someone is just stolen like that.
Yeah.
God, no one thinks it's gonna be them. I think that's the problem. Everybody thinks
Oh.
that it's gonna be someone else, and it's like it could absolutely, well and truly be you.
Yeah.
I mean, like if you really think about it, how many people do we know personally, or just like through mutual connections, that shit like that's happened to, that have just had an untimely death or
We sadly know a couple that was like from school.
from
and shit,
school? Yeah, I
which is
mean,
pretty fucked up.
yeah, that is pretty tough too.
Like I did not expect a couple like
Yeah,
to be that sort of that number.
I wasn't referring to it in that sense, but I was
Right.
like, oh shit, you're right. Actually, there is a few, and it's like,
Yeah.
damn, yeah, that is quite.
Sad as fuck, man.
Yeah, it is sad. It is really sad. Oh shit. Make a joke. Fuck, make a joke.
But yeah, it again. It just happens. Like, just life is so like. It's like a snowflake, bro. It's like it can melt and it's fucking hot. You know what I'm saying?
What is this?
I don't know, snowball.
Huh?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
It is. It's like it's a precious little snowflake, and I think every one of us is a snowflake. In the best way.
Yeah, yeah.
Not in like
Everyone's a unique little.
everyone's special. Everyone's got something.
Dude, all
Really
the
got
right wingers
something,
are
kid.
just like, no, you're wrong.
I'm not a snowflake. I'm a fucking hardened steel dagger.
You're not made of glass.
I am made of glass, dude. If you throw words at me, I'll probably cave.
Yeah.
I can't take the criticism at all. I'm a fucking shell of the man I once was. And you know what happened?
What happens?
Started talking about my feelings, dude. Anyway, that's been the show. Play Wonderwall. Play us out. Nah, but I was going to say, before we, because I think we might wrap it up pretty soon, but before we do, I was going to say, when it comes to pull it all back to the main theme or whatever, when it comes to purpose, are you, at this present moment, content with where you're at on your journey? I think I may have already asked you that before, but I want to ask you again now after just having a chat about and post what we spoke about. Pretty content?
I think so. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't really want to the situations. I'm in entanglements, you know.
Yeah,
fam.
situationship fam. For
Yeah.
sure fam.
Like, you know, I'm happy, you know, being at home, being with my family, providing a bit of help to them, returning like a favor per se, and
No,
Nona,
just showed up.
big win.
Big win, I think so. I can smell it. I can smell the money on it.
Smell the cash.
Smell the cash. My cash. My cash.
Like, but then again, like, you know, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm being like I'm getting like torn into like different perspectives as well. It's like,
Yeah.
where should I go? What do I do? But like right now, I know what to do, and that's just, you know, do my thing, take care of the fam, and then, you know, once they can start, you know, getting back on their feet and they don't need like my help, I can like, you know, start, you know, doing my own thing. But like I feel like that's starting really soon because graduation is just around the corner. I feel like that might give me a new lease on life as well. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know, but
I was gonna say, man, like without no jokes, no taking the piss, you sound really happy.
Yeah.
Like talking about that, and that
yeah.
that makes me really happy to hear that.
Thank you.
I'm really glad.
What about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think
Yeah.
you are too.
I'm pretty like, for the first time in my entire life, I feel like I've got so many paths that are open, and I'm pretty stoked to just be on the ones that I am at the moment. And I'm in no rush. Like,
Yeah.
I'm in no rush, and I'm really enjoying, like, ever since Dad said this thing to me, like, before, it was ages ago, it was, like, well before Trav, like, went away, he was just like, whatever you do, boys, just enjoy your mates. And ever since he said that, I kind of just looked at everything a little bit differently, and I've just been like, I'm just going to enjoy my friends, and I'm just going to enjoy everything that I've got going on because of them, and things that, you know, that I want to do with them and stuff. Like, I want to do that, and obviously that means not giving up heaps of shit, but it's like my priorities shifted into a way in which it's beneficial for my life, and I've been able to find real like pleasure in just existing, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what's
Like,
up.
because of those changes that I've made.
Yeah, man.
And shit feels good, man. Feels good.
As it should.
I feel good. You feel good?
I feel great.
All right. On your knees.
Okay.
No.
Not again.
No. But I was going to say, I reckon that's a pretty nice note to leave it on.
Yeah, well, we went everywhere.
I was going to say, we went all the way down and then pulled it all the way up. No one does it like
We
us.
did that in like 5 minutes as well. That was fucked. Wow. Dude, now this I can tell is not going to be a tough listen.
Fun.
Bro, are you denying it, fam?
Nah, this is good.
This is bomb ass.
This is really fun. And I think like that. This has been my most favorite part. Now it's like,
I thought you were going to say this was your favorite podcast.
this
so
is
far.
my favorite podcast.
So far, it's going to be the next week's. It's going to be your favorite.
Bro, I literally said this last week.
Oh shit, man! I've been fucking incepted.
But like I said last time, my favorite thing is that it's doing this is my favorite thing, because every time whoever comes on, I have the same amount of fun, but in a different way because of the different person that I'm with. You know, like.
Sure.
Oh, get fucked!
I believe
man.
you.
No, but it's not even about the fun. It's the same level of enjoyment, you know,
Yeah.
like, because I get to do it with people that I know want to be here, and people that I want to be here, and people that I care about, and people that are important to me. So, yeah, that's
I don't want to be here.
I knew it was coming. I was just like, this God, he's gonna undercut me. I can fucking feel it coming. So, fuck you.
All right.
All right, for real. Let's sign off. I think. Thank you very
Let's
much
sign off?
for listening.
Okay.
Oh, you got something else to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to say. I got
Just
nothing.
say the most heinous shit, and I'll bleep it.
No, you're not.
I will. No, you can't do that. After what we-
Yeah, no, I can't.
you can't. We're wrapping this up.
Yeah, wrap it up. Wrap it up before I say something.
Wrap it up, or I'll fucking say something terrible right now. I swear to God.
Please wrap it up.
All right. Thank you so much for listening, guys. It's been great.
Thank you for having me, Tony, and yeah. Oh, my name's Carl.
Oh no!
My name's Carl, and this is what, season 2?
Season 2, baby.
Season 2, baby.
Season 2, baby.
What episode is this gonna be?
Probably number 3.
Number 3. 3's the magic number. You know what they say?
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Season 2, episode 3. 23. Oh.
All right. That's
All right,
enough.
yeah,
I'm
no,
out.
that's it. I'm so
Good to
sorry
see
for
you
that.
again, though. Bro.
Yeah, it was good. It was,
It was
good to
really
see you.
good.
Yeah, it was good to see you.
Oh, can I get out of here?
All right, thanks for listening, guys. Peace. It's not your show, man.
Oh, come on.
not your show, man.
This is my show. This is my show, man.
It's my show.